Hi, in today's meeting I will be discussing with you the zero carbon goal of the Harrow House Extension project. The zero carbon goal is due to the UK Parliament's past legislation requiring the government to reduce the UK's net emissions of greenhouse gases by 100% relative to 1990 levels by 2050. The Committee on Climate Change, a non-departmental public body that advises the UK government on the climate, recommended that the UK should aim to be net zero on all greenhouse gases by 2050. The construction industry in the UK plays a very big role to the UK's carbon emissions, making up for almost half of the UK's carbon emissions of 45%, 27% of this coming from domestic buildings and 18% from non-domestic buildings. This graph by NASA shows our current levels of CO2 and how they have risen over previous years. Since 1950, there has not been a dip in our production of CO2. This is the highest CO2 levels ever recorded in history, so we aim to lower these levels by 2050. The following steps can be considered to work towards lowering the carbon emissions of the construction project. In the design phase of the project, we may have many opportunities to make eco-friendly choices. For instance, choosing recycled or natural building materials that produce less carbon emissions when they are being manufactured. This could be timber, for example, or biodegradable materials, anything that can be reused or recycled. The design team must also consider the durability of the building and its structure, as well as its long-term waste production and energy consumption needs. Building designs can include renewable energy sources like solar panels, smart appliances, or heat ventilation and air conditioning systems. Natural strategies may also be used, such as window placement and the direction of the building. This can maximize natural lighting and solar gain. Once the building is designed, new opportunities for sustainable construction practices open up on a construction site. Reducing waste production works towards the zero carbon goal. This can be most easily controlled in an enclosed environment like off-site construction. Off-site construction reduces the need for moving heavy machinery over long distances and aids in keeping a more controlled environment. This new method of construction also reduces noise pollution for the majority of the project while components are being assembled off-site. Whenever possible, recycling and reusing materials rather than filling local landfills can help reduce construction site waste. During a building's lifetime, operational efficiency is key to limiting its impact on the environment. Educating building occupants and maintenance or facilities management staff on eco-friendly policies is a step towards ensuring that the building's sustainability is guaranteed over a long term. Using good quality materials will add to the potential cost, however, reduce the likelihood of needing to exchange or fix components. Considering other aspects when looking for materials other than aesthetics, such as the source of the material, sourcing locally will reduce the carbon emissions produced during the transport to the site, and low and easily maintained materials. Taking into consideration materials and possible disassembly of the components. Cladding, for example, can be disassembled and possibly reused if in good condition. The primary structure, if the design is successful, the primary structure should not be damaged from the humidity and weather penetration. This can also be reused and recycled for further projects. So let's work together to achieve the government's zero carbon goal and provide opportunities for future generations in a healthy environment. Thank you.